Hey everyone, I hope everybody's staying healthy and safe out there during the coronavirus pandemic. It's a tough time, and I'm considered non essential personnel. So I suddenly have a bunch of extra free time on my hands. I thought I'd take this time to talk about my Juan Soto collection and maybe give a little backstory on how I became a Nationals fan. It's not that exciting, but I'd share it with you anyways. So last summer, my buddy Chad that I work with, who's a diehard Yankees fan, kind of got me into the sport a little bit. And being a football card collector, I've always seen the baseball cards on the shelves, and I've liked the way they look. I thought maybe I'd pick up a pack of baseball cards and see what I could find. So I was drawn to the Gypsy Queen product because I'm kind of a sucker for the gimmicky looking cards. I know some people like the more traditional style, but as a graphic designer, I'm drawn to the uniqueness of the Gypsy Queen product. I managed to pull this Juan Soto card in my first pack. It is Scorpio. They do like the what are they called? The stars signs. So this is the Juan Soto card. Baseball star signs. Actually, this isn't even Gypsy Queen. I'm sorry. This is Allen and Ginter. But similar idea. So I happened to catch a Nationals game right around that same time on TV, and I recognized the name Juan Soto. And I was kind of interested in watching the team. This was right around when they started to turn their season around. I guess they sucked pretty bad for the first 50 games or so. As I mentioned, my buddy is in the baseball, and we decided that we were going to take a trip down to the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, which is actually less than about an hour from where I live. So that was a cool trip, and I picked up a Washington Nationals hat while I was there. And the reason I'm pointing this out is I don't want people to think I'm a bandwagon supporter. I didn't start being a Nationals fan when they started, looking like actual World Series contenders. Not that I really care what people think, but just interesting that I picked this team in summertime, and then they ended up winning the World Series as massive underdogs against the Houston Astros. So, as you can see, I was kind of drawn to Juan Soto. He's a young guy. He was only 20 when he was playing in the World Series. He ended up turning 21 partway through. So I'd like to share some of my Soto cards with you today, and maybe a couple other Nationals cards. So I already showed you the Allen and Ginter star sign. Still one of my favorites, even though it's one of the first ones I ever got. When I was down in Cooperstown, I cleaned out the box that I found of Nationals cards and got a couple of Sotos. This one's Bowman. Topps opening day. Some of his stats on there. I got this one at my local card shop, Hall of Frames. As you can see, it's a rookie and a cool one to have in my collection at this point, being that he was a star in the World Series and such a young guy, so really cool. Picked this one up recently. This is actually not a Topps card. This is by Panini, Donruss. And you can see in the background that this is the shark emoji variant. And if you followed baseball last season or the World Series, you know that the Nationals kind of picked up on the baby shark theme. You can see the towel in the background. So I had to get this one. It's my favorite player. The baby shark thing is just too perfect. And so that's that. I'd like to go over some of the autographs that I got for Juan Soto. I picked these up, as I said earlier in the season when they were starting to heat up, but they still weren't really considered legitimate contenders. They might have made it into the wild card. So got these at a pretty reasonable price. I'm more of a tighter budget kind of collector, so I have to, I find appreciation in even the more common cards. But this is the Gypsy Queen that I was thinking of earlier. Gypsy Queen, another cool design. I just really drawn to these kind of mystical vintage looking designs. So there's his autograph on there. This one is numbered 140 out of 150. Congratulations, you've received a Gypsy Queen autograph card. So just very, very cool. And this one I actually got for my birthday last year. This is another Panini card. You notice on the Panini cards, they don't actually put the Washington Nationals logo, because Topps is they have the rights to all of those logos. So Panini doesn't show logos for the baseball teams. But this is just a freaking killer logo, or layout. Really artistic. It's just a neat looking design, all in all. Here's the back of it. Panini America. Just really, really cool. It's almost like a paint splatter effect. 36 out of 49. And as you can see in the background, I've actually got a couple of signed baseballs from the Washington Nationals team, because with me, I kind of get on a track and I just can't think of anything else. So I picked up as much Washington Nationals stuff as I could, and I don't regret it at this point, especially since how they won the World Series. So there's the star, the Juan Soto baseball. I've got the certificate for it, so that's legit. You can see there's the autograph on there. Signed on an actual Washington Nationals baseball. And just a side note, I actually customized this baseball display case. I put the logo, or the name on there, and it's gold vinyl. And then the back, if you can see it, is frosted vinyl with the logo cut out of it. So I like to customize stuff like that. Did the same thing with the Patrick Corbin baseball. He's a pitcher for the Nationals. I believe he's their left-handed pitcher. And fun fact about him, he went to the same college as I did, the same community college at that. But he left, I believe, the year before I started going there. But I know people that knew him personally, and I just think that's awesome. So a couple of cool autographs. So that's it. I just wanted to shift gears a little bit and talk about my favorite baseball player, Juan Soto, and I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Stay safe out there, guys. It's crazy times that we're living in, and we'll see you again next time.